Sorry, I wanted to make sure the stream started on time, but I had to grab a drink too. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another live stream. We've got a cool video to look at today, a new video by Alex the Fiction about Frogan. And honestly, I don't know too much about her content. She's probably the one creator that I know like the least about in terms of like the lawsuits and the H3 sphere. So it'll be interesting to see a little bit more from her and get a little bit more insight into her creative output, let's say. But how's everybody doing? Let's fucking go. Crunchwrap Supreme. 42069 too. Let's go. See, it was meant to be. Did I get confused and turn on a Hassan stream? No. I'm sorry to say. But we are here. We are ready to go. We have some Instagram posts to start us off. Oh, did I pull any of them up? Oh no. I was so underprepared. I'm sorry. I've got a lot going on right now. I've got a bunch of errands I need to do later too. There we go. Sorry, I had like I had them pulled up, just not ready to look at. I think that is good. Oh, and this one. Oh, and we can start off with HP Lovecraft. There we go. Oh, and listen to that one. A nice little tune. Sorry, let's get it started. I was just pulling up all of the different things that I had. Stop this joyous music that's happening. Who needs that? We need to listen to some poetry. So this is Galvin 2, Galvin Reloaded. Someone said that he looks like HP Lovecraft, and I didn't think about it until I didn't really see it until I looked at a picture of HP Lovecraft, and I haven't seen him in so long that I forgot two things. This image will load. One, I forgot what HP Lovecraft looked like. And yes, he does look like HP Lovecraft. And the other thing I forgot was that HP Lovecraft is one of those people who looks like he has like a frog in his mouth or something. Like he's hiding something in there, and he doesn't want you to know about it. Open your mouth, HP. But yes, let's hear what Lovecraft has to say.
This is called Poetry is All About Making the Word Love Feel Like You Never Heard It. I want you to shove your entire body inside my body. And then I want to run down the street naked and steal some firewood from Walmart. This is called I Knew I Was in Love with You when I thought someone put something in my drink, and I realized what actually was happening, and I sat up in bed and said, oh no. I'm lying naked with all the doors and windows open, so I can pretend the air moving is your hands.
No slurs, but you might have felt a little, you might feel a little off after that, I'm sorry. The last two poems I wrote in Seattle. Poetry is all about making the word love feel like you've never heard it. And I knew I was in love with you when I thought someone put someone in my drink, and then I realized what actually was happening, and I sat up in bed and said, oh no. Those were two great poems. I know he said the titles as well, but we had to make sure that we heard them correctly. Thank you, Galvin. What a name. It's not Gavin, it's Galvin. Galvin 2, Galvin Reloaded.
Poem from my first book, The Three Einsteins, called Nantucket. The only reason I would have a dick is so I could suck my own dick. It would have to be from Nantucket, and it would have to be so long I could suck it. Previously, when I acquired a dick that was neither from Nantucket nor so long I could suck it, my head snapped off. A Pez candy the size of a bar of soap slid out of my esophagus. I wouldn't say it wasn't exciting when this happened. Chocolate ice cream is good, but sometimes you want strawberry.
This reminds me of something that I wrote recently here. Let me read you a little something. I met a submissive pirate the other day. His dominatrix Meg explained what I can only describe as the most graphic sexcapades I've ever heard of. And I've got to say, I wouldn't have pegged the pirate to get pegged by Meg with his own peg leg. And that is that. Shout out Galvin. Author of The Three Einsteins, Ugly Time, and a new book out on Dopamine Press 2027. I can also carve realistic celebrities from potatoes. Does he have that? I want to see those. I want to see the potatoes, Galvin. You get beat up?
This is called Angels Can't Clean Themselves. They say every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. But the truth is, every time a bell rings, a child has a nightmare about a horse exploding. Angels know this, but see no reason to disclose something so disturbing about bells. Once, when I saw an angel as a sea salt and vinegar potato chip, I asked if it had appeared to tell me that Christianity is the one true faith. It explained that the chip's resemblance to how I believe an angel looks is a coincidence. And angels clean themselves by being digested. Food is the form angels take when they're dirty. This is...
Now that's deep. Food is the form angels take when they're dirty. Oh. I thought it was potatoes. I thought we were gonna get to see the realistic celeb sculptures.
So, I found this garment draped over a fence in McGolrick Park in Greenpoint. I think it's homemade. And this is called When Your Parents Are Toilets. You put 2 toilets on your feet and tap dance until you have a popular traveling act called the Dancing Toilet Review. At the moment of the show, when the toilets finally disintegrate, the audience feels a catharsis they can't explain and spontaneously pees all over themselves. A brand of adult diaper is created to deal with the phenomenon, and your life has value in the eyes of society.
I've got to say, all of these have gone in one ear and out the other. Like, I'm not processing these at all. It's tickling something in my brain as it's going through, and so like I keep clicking for more. But I'm not retaining any of this at all. Stick to the books, Lovecraft. We need more eldritch horrors. Maybe that's what these are. These stories are just that. HP at it again. Oh, Harper Galvin. Okay, Galvin's the last name. Galvanized steel. I think I might have just misgendered this person, so that's... it happens. Oopsie. They. We'll just go with that to be safe. Oh, I have this twice. I don't know why I pulled that up twice. Welcome to Blair's World. Wine Festival Shenanigans. You know, I was thinking about this. Being like one of the statues, like where you just paint yourself with color and then go stand there. Or like put a rod up your pants and then just sit down. Act like you're sitting in a chair. I thought about it and I was like, some people would think like, oh, this is the easiest like street performer act. You just got to stand there. But then I thought about it and it's like, this is what would make it difficult. Actually trying to, retain your composure when you have somebody like this running up.
My man out here with
He's also sweating it off already. Must be a hot day.
gold on. Pack that shit up, man. You gotta get the details on the wig, though.
You can see from this angle, he's trying hard. He's trying hard not to laugh. Maybe he isn't sweating it off. Maybe it was just kind of poor application.
Leave him alone.
He's getting told off now.
I ain't even get the Jesus sandals. Oh, love. My man.
Calm down, dude. To be fair, he's got a point. You didn't even make these gold. You could have done a better job at that. These could have been like a real solid gold. You could have gotten them bright, shiny. No. I get it. Body paint's, it's expensive. It adds up. Hey, it is what it is. I guess I'm trying to think of what would be the easiest like street performer. I guess wearing like a full costume, right? It'd have to be a full costume, but then that gets bad during the summer when it's super hot. You need like one of those mini fans in there. But like that way, it's like it doesn't matter if you laugh. You don't even need to smile. You can literally just like roll your eyes, stupid kid. Let's take this picture. It's always an issue though when that one kid sees you through the eye holes or like sees you through the mouth of a Chuck E. Cheese, through the mouth of the mouse, through Mickey as well. When they see you in there and they start screaming because they think that Mickey Mouse ate a child or ate a grown man, even worse. A mime? I imagine you as a mime. You know, I've thought about miming. Miming is a good it's a good medium, but it's difficult. You know, I prefer clowning around. Clowning's a little easier. All you got to do is be goofy. Miming, it's like it's actual skill. You see somebody trip over nothing? I do it every day, but it's like when it's intentional, it's cool. Here's something. Who knows about Griffin? Griffin's pretty popular, but this is a two-parter. I saw this first, and then I saw the video I'm going to show next.
You Saber type Toogers not even exist anymore. Is it because those teeth are really hard to brush because they're so long and sharp? I get it.
He's got a point. You know, he answered his own question. I don't know why he felt like he needed to post this, but I think it is because Saber type Toogers, their teeth are too long. Where, you know, it wasn't just about the ability to brush them. Think about how much it would cost a lot for that much toothpaste. I was gonna say. Yeah, we got Cam Grants down here and Justin Wang. Wang is always posting. Anybody watch Wang on YouTube? He posts some of the craziest memes on Instagram. Who does video game boobs best? PS3 or 360? Somewhat not safe for work. From Roger Ebert. It's so funny. But yes, I think they also follow Griffin. Oh, I don't follow Griffin on this account. Justin does. I used to. What's he up to? Same stuff, I think. He's in a band. And so I'm pretty sure I think he's focusing more on that a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't follow the band. But it does, from what I remember his output going down a little bit. But maybe that was just for a tour. Shout out Wang. Telling the barista at Starbucks I clogged the toilet as I'm leaving, and it's John Travolta. When is this from? What is this? Someone posted this recently. This is a recent photo of Travolta. He's trying something new. He's trying the Sam Jackson. It's nice. You know, Samuel L. Jackson can pull off the beret. It's not a common look I think we should get going. But sorry, I got distracted. We were talking about Saber Tiffe Toogers. Oh.
Tiffe Toogers not even exist anymore.
And some music plays, but here's an artistic representation. What do you call it? An artistic rendition? Artist rendition? Whatever. Thank you. This is awesome, George. Oh, no, I need to pause. Was that not Travolta? It looked like Travolta to me. Maybe I'm crazy. A Saber Tiffe Tooger has fierce stripes, bred for its skills in magic, overall pleasant demeanor, elongated snout for efficient tooging, long tiffs for aggressive tooging, and claws for tooging up bits and bobs. Its diet is ants, small crawlers, and corn dogs. Its habitat, it roams the dry wetlands of Schmoopville. And a fun fact of the Saber Tiffe Toogers is that they are known for their diversive real estate portfolio. So get at them now. Just a little something I saw. And now we're going to get into a real legend. A real legend of Instagram, for those who don't know. I think I might have talked about him before, but I don't know for sure. I've always been a... So it's not this, it's a reply to this. So this is a stitched video. I've always been a husband's girl. If I'm sad, I want my husband. If I'm stressed, I just need a hug from my husband. I'm sick, my husband is there. Proud of something I accomplished, I'm telling my husband first. He's my safe place. I always miss him and always want him by my side. I forgot music's playing.
Fucking stop! Make it fucking stop! Fuck!
It's Lord Babylon. Brandon Palmieri. Lord Babylon gets at it. He's a poster. He's a reply guy, kind of, on Instagram. A lot of stitches. Teaching men how to be men. Teaching women their place. I can't tell if it's satire or not. I think he might be serious. He's like evil Gary Tumnus, honestly. Lord Babylon is evil Gary Tumnus.
Now, if you were to ask me, the average male consumer of red pill content, this kid would be a perfect example. These are typically the average men that fall victim to the red pill. Now, I'm sure most of these red pill coaches would say exactly what I say. Women are repulsed by men like this, which they are right in a way, but everything else is pure and utter bullshit. Now, I'm sure we can say that the good part of the red pill is that it unites men who've been hurt from dating, but the downside...
You know what, Lord Babylon? You're right. I'm being turned around by Lord Babylon. Some men give you stress. Others give you their credit card. Choose wisely. I wonder what Babylon's going to have to say about this.
Oh, he's basically your little simp. Got it. Fellas, understand that if you carry yourself like a simp, you carry yourself like a monkey slave, this is what she's gonna do to you. This is what she's going to do to you. Only a matter of time before she's drained him of his wealth and she's moved on to the next sucker. You're welcome.
Yeah, I will say he's right. If your girlfriend is posting about how she's only using you for your money, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with her. How often is that happening? Fun poll? Give me a second. Who is better, Lord Babylon or Gary Tumnus? Biggest poll up now. My coffee tastes better when my man pays for it. Oh, what's Babylon gonna have to say about this one? Tell us, set us straight,
Fine.
Babylon.
That's not funny. I know most of you are sitting there going, hee hee ha ha, hee hee ha ha. No. It's not funny. Bro, women are not stupid. Alright? They know when they want to be with you and when they don't. She don't want to be with that guy. She don't want to be with that guy. Like, bro, at this point, it's over. It'll only be a matter of time before she ends up back in the streets. Matter of time. You're welcome.
Why did he need another clip of that? Hard, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Babylon. Please put an option for who the fuck are these people? Well, you're getting to see Babylon right now. This is what the Bible warned us of.
MTV tweets, prettiest girl in the world. Yeah, this is a guy, by the way. Hunter Schafer is a guy. He was assigned male at birth. Started expressing femininity as a toddler. Came out as gay in the 7th grade. Experiencing gender dysphoria in the 8th grade. And came out as transgender in the 9th grade. So, this right here, this is a guy.
Lord Babylon. He is red-pilled. What can you say? I can't say I expected anything more, but... She can go on girls' trips, but she will be single by the time she comes back. This is what I mean by, like, it's just so hardcore where I'm like, is it satire? I find it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that it's not. Like, he's saying crazy stuff, yes, but, like, not the point. Got his Starbucks in hand. Do you think he tells them his name is Lord Babylon, or do you think he just says it's Brandon? Sorry, we had to silently look at him drink coffee for a second. Moving on from that. I don't know why I added this one. This one's just a guy.
What's up?
This is how a police interaction should go.
It's
Show. It's Mr. Show. Show, official manager. I don't know what he does or who he manages, but this was kind of funny. He just said, stop doing drugs, and then everyone knew that he was actually for the Ute. You know, they thought that he might be a degenerate out on the street doing bad things, but really, he's here for the Ute. Loki grabbed his wrist. He was trying to see. He's like, what are you waiting? What are you holding right now?
What's up?
Flexing Starbucks is pretty good. Why wouldn't you flex a Starbucks? Okay. That was just a quick one. I don't know why I had show on there. It was just something I kind of liked, I guess. How's everybody doing today? I'm trying to have a good poll. I have a few that are like decent. How's this one? Scientists confirm one animal is secretly running a long-term influence campaign on human behavior. This one's stupid. Bad. See, what happens is, that's the only one I have left. The problem is I created like 3 or 4 of them, and then I'd have ChatGPT come up with the rest. And then I'd only have like 5, like it'd come up with like 3 or 4 more, and then 2 of them would be garbage. And that one's not a good one. Here, let me throw more into ChatGPT and see if it can come up with any good ones. Here are all of my good ones. Come up with good prompts. Like this. Just say something really long. Come on, ChatGPT, do me well. See, I've just been really busy. I haven't had any days to sit here and come up with anything besides that weird thing I wrote down for no reason. This is what ChatGPT should be used for. Here, listen to this really quick. I don't really like this one. There we go. Oh, here's a good one. Get it started as I'm adding these in. Choose your new neighbors. A retired wizard, so he's just there all day casting spells. A retired wizard, an extremely loud mime family, so you just hear them crashing around all day doing crazy stuff, but then when you go try and talk to them, they're like... So they're just making tons of noise. You're hearing jackhammers, all types of stuff, but then you can't have a conversation. An amateur time traveler with... We'll just do amateur time traveler. ChatGPT tries to add too much to him sometimes. An amateur time traveler, so every once in a while they'll be asking you for stuff. They're like, hey, can you help me out? But hey, who knows? Maybe you can go get stuck in like the, 1700s or something with them. That'd be kind of fun. And then I'm going to switch this one out because that was stupid. So, or a sentient pile of sludge. So we have, choose your neighbors. Neighbor or neighbors. Well, do you choose a retired wizard, an extremely loud mime family, an amateur time traveler, or a sentient pile of sludge? Honestly, the pile of sludge might be the way to go. His name's probably like Jim or something. But I like that one. That's good. Let's throw this one out. A retired wizard is just... See, it might be okay, but then you'd also just have every once in a while, there's just like a black hole next to you or something, Like right next door, there's just like a giant fire in the backyard because he's doing something. You really got to think about all the angles. That's the whole thing. You can't just think about how it benefits you. But yeah, so that's good. Wizard could be chill, but you don't know what kind of wizardry he was into. What if he's a necromancer? What if he's a necromancer philiac? He's sexually attracted to reanimated corpses or something. There's got to be somebody out. I mean, that's like Tina Belcher, right? From Bob's Burgers, having like a zombie fetish. Got a zombie kink. But yes, we've had this man on screen for a while now, so I should explain. This is JheRussell. What does that stand for? JheRussell. Is that just his name? G? Is it J? Maybe it's J or he. Maybe he. I don't know. Russell. So our man Russell here is showing off his ability to move and manipulate orbs. Several shadow orbs appeared that I didn't see until this incredible #supernatural work. I can't believe that I have followers who call my orbs dust. These trolls found me because I went viral for my orb work, for my #orb work. My orb art has been accepted in the mainstream art world under the Johnny Depp art competition. I'm currently in second place of the top 20. Dust particles would not make it this far, trolls. If you want to vote for me, here is the link. https://peoplesart.org/2026/JHE-Russell. You can also hashtag vote for me in the bio section of my hashtag Instagram page. Hashtag Om Shiva. Shakti He Orbs. Let's check them out. Let's see these orbs in action.
This is dedicated to people who are still calling my orbs dust, and you have the nerve to follow me, and you're laughing at me. I had to block someone today. I'm gonna hunt you down like Sri Ram does the demons, like Krishna does demons and Shiva. I'm gonna hunt all of you down.
I'm gonna be on your ass like Krishna on demons. Kind of a crazy thing to say, but okay. Hey, bro, I don't judge, and I'm here to listen. I'm here to learn. I'm ready to see these orbs in action.
In my Instagram, I'm going to block you and remove your energy, because people like you are here because of science and globe Earth.
No, I'm here because of the Instagram algorithm. Thank you very much, Russell.
And protein and all this stuff that you think is the right way to go.
Protein is definitely good for you. You need that to survive. Hey, maybe he's real about it. He doesn't eat anything. A true fast. I've been on a fast for 40 years.
Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya, thank you. That one just came out of my chest.
Did you see it?
That's dedicated to people who call it dust. You get this?
Did you see
This
it?
is dedicated to people who are still calling my
One more
orbs
time.
dust, and you have the nerve to follow me, and you're laughing at me. I had to block someone today. I'm gonna hunt you down like Sri Ram does the demons, like Krishna does demons and Shiva. I'm gonna hunt all of you down in my Instagram. I'm going to block you and remove your energy, because people like you are here because of science and globe Earth and protein and all this stuff that you
So now watch closely. Watch really close here.
think is the right way to go.
So I'm going to keep pausing.
Yeah.
The orb is it definitely came from this side of the screen.
Yeah. Om Namah Shivaya, thank you. That one just came out of my chest.
It did not, but hey. Maybe you know something that I don't. Maybe it went into your chest and then came out. It was merely a passage through you, the spirits from above.
That's dedicated
I
to
guess he's anti-protein. I don't know what that means.
people who call it dust. You get this?
This guy pretends he doesn't have the energy to deal with people, then spends all day blocking their accounts. LOL. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. The thing is I just project my energy and create an energy shield. And that way nobody can affect me. You can come and talk all you want, but you're merely depleting your own energetic output. And so eventually I have sapped you of your energy. And then I have rejuvenated those who have come for the good, that have come to be entertained. You get all the good orbs. You can't block me, Russell. Fuck out of here. Who do you think you are? I'm going to hit you with this one. This is how I work on balancing and strengthening my arms simultaneously. Should I post a video like this on Instagram? It's pretty good at it. This comment is crazy too. Me when I farted and I'm trying to direct the air towards the ground so no one smells it. Fucking insane. I don't normally laugh at fart jokes, but that was kind of crazy, so it got me.
Stop. Exercise.
No, I shouldn't post like this on Instagram. Ballet dancer toes. I mean, he's getting a good stretch in. He's getting good balance. It's good form. The thing is you're balancing only for this one like pose. Good balance is about like being able to find the center through multiple different movements and stuff like that. Manipulate your center of mass. I'm incredibly impressed as a Pilates teacher. So tell me, am I wrong? That balance is honestly goated. I like the balance is great for this, but would this translate well to other positions? I guess maybe. Funny form, but impressive. I hate it and love it equally. You're going to start implementing this as a coach. You're going to go, hey, check this one out. So I saw this new technique. It's going to seem crazy, but it works. That's how all the conversations start. But hey, if it works, it works. I mean, you can't deny the actual progress you make, right? Maybe, I'm going to hit that one on Russell, and he's not going to be able to take any of my energy. Oh, and then we have a little bit of music to end it off. I've shown both of these guys separately, but they've now created a duet, a nice feature track that they're doing together. This is J&O and Noah Edge. Feel it in the air. Heart.
Let you in, let me grab you.
Can you feel it in the air? Do you really even care?
Come to Appalachia and let me grab you.
Can you?
I don't think I'm going to do that, Noah, but so good.
Send this to your wife, husband, girlfriend, or boyfriend. Man, I got you, man. For real, I am so blessed to have you in my life. Like, for real, like, you brighten up my day.
Thanks, Noah. I want more of your music, though. Is this a J&O song?
Come to Appalachia.
Maybe it's because it's a collab. Yeah, here we go.
Feel it, can you, in the air? Feel it, can you, over there? Baby, feel it, girl, it's over where? Feel it, can you, in the air? Feel it, can you, over there? Baby, feel it, girl, it's over where? Feel it.
I can't tell if this guy's an ally or if he'd drop a slur. It's a good question. It's a good question, actually. We don't need to think that far into it, you know? If we get that deep, then we'll be too worried to enjoy the music.
I'm just not over it.
Oh, this one's his hit. This was his classic. Oh, is it a remix?
I'm just not over it. I'm just not over it.
I think it's a remix. Wow.
Filipino blood in my veins, hustle in my heart, no shame. And from Daly City down to San Ho, hit the gas and let the whole block know. 808's knocking out the tension. Might be.
Okay, don't fucking. You know, Sage, I was actually about to give you a little bit of a shout out, and then immediately a rain bed ad. Get out of here. I guess I'll save this one. That dude looks like the Producatons version of Ethan. That's where Rainbed will take you. Online gambling, no go. It is hardcore parkour. It is. Rolling over the park bench. It's something. I was gonna say he's getting a lot faster. Like he started off just basically like jumping off of like parking blocks, But then I saw the rain bed ad. Just took me back. But this was pretty funny. They tried to censor what a protester was saying during this. Officials provide update on deadly mosque shooting in San Diego. And these protesters came. And I have a clip of what they actually said, but I just want to see it for a second because it is so funny to just see the sign language interpreter just start going off. So it's like it doesn't even matter. I don't know sign language, but it made me realize that I need to learn, because I started thinking about it too, and I think sign language does need to be taught more, like at least like the basics, because I feel like it also works for like talking at a distance. Like obviously there's a lot of little hand motions that you won't be able to see from like far away, but I do feel like there's at least like basics that you could learn that would help translate, you know, speech better. For like with how many people talk, like I talk with my hands so much, I feel like if I was at least doing sign language, at least it would make more sense. But yes, so here's what happened.
San Diego shooting. As I mentioned earlier, no piece of information is too small. Everything helps us gather all the relevant evidence we need to better understand why this horrific incident occurred. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the mayor for some comments. Thank you.
Fucking direct result of your leadership! Your leadership! Our Muslim brothers and sisters have been talking.
I'm here to interpret. I'm not here to choose sides. So they try and go in and out, but here. We'll get what they actually said. What's that? Me seeing gas prices rising every day. Thanks, Erica Kirk.
Thank you. Fucking direct result of your leadership! Your leadership! Our Muslim brothers and sisters have been talking to you for how long? You have to fucking listen to them, Todd! Just like you did tonight!
Yeah, she's off to the side, so it's not really like noticeable from this angle of like the actual, so you can get the audio. But I do love that the sign language interpreter basically fought through the censorship and was able to get the message out there to anybody that can read sign language. But still.
Golden science propaganda! And you'll keep doing it as long as it lines your fucking pockets, won't it? Show something! Worse approval rating than a fascist dictator with shit in his pants.
It actually hurt his feelings. This looks like a scene out of The Office. This is like literally taken directly from Parks and Recreation. Just this right here, this reaction. With the zoom in and like the slight blurring when they're trying to catch focus. Go off, Queen. And I think that it is, in general, the problem is the divisiveness that's being like sowed with like in politics, and that is what's leading to violence on both ends. You know, violence at mosques and then also violence towards Jewish people. Like they're both happening as a result of the different propaganda that are being used to only further the issue, like without actually like seeking some type of end and only you know, furthering their own agendas. And it is sick, but I mostly wanted to show it because I thought that the sign language interpreter doing it was kind of funny, but also a very true point. But I didn't know that either. Worse approval rating. I think she was meaning than Trump. Worse approval rating than Trump, which is also interesting. There is this. Luss is talking about Frogan. He's probably talking about this. But Frogan lawsuit update. Ethan's lawyer has asked the court to enter a default judgment against Frogan as she never responded to the lawsuit. So here we go. Are these just all the pages they posted? Nice. Do-do-do-do. I mean, there's not much to like go over really. It's kind of it's pretty straightforward. I want to get like the actual line here. TEI respectfully requests that default be entered against Frogan. And then they have their declaration. And this is an email. Something sent out, I guess, by email. Your counteroffer was not well received by my client or myself. Our generosity was repaid with numerous incorrect factual and legal assertions. It is clear that our settlement discussion has been unproductive and we need to move forward with litigation. Your client has 3 weeks from this email to file her responsive pleading. If she does not, my client will seek default and default judgment. And that was back in... Oh, that was back on 420. Let's go. It was back on 420. Yeah. So it has been a month. It's been a month since then, and they have... yeah, I mean, that makes sense. And it sounds like what was happening is the lawyer was trying to seek some type of... They're trying to seek mediation. Or not mediation. Some type of settlement, it sounds like. Some type of settlement agreement before reaching trial, and it was kind of just a pointless endeavor. Because I'm wondering, I don't... Your counteroffer was not well received by my client or myself. So I'm assuming that counteroffer was like a settlement offer done months prior. Because wasn't the last actual like update from like October or something? It's been a while. It's been like a good minute. But this was interesting, and I just wanted to bring it up quickly. I'm sure Lus will drop a good video about it and some more context. Yeah, that's a good point. If you raise money for a lawsuit and then never even respond to it, I'd call that false advertising. At the very least, that might be some type of fraud. If you accepted the money, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Wonder what was Frogan's offer. Please, no, please don't do anything. You don't understand. My life is so hard. But speaking of Frogan, we have a new video from Alex the Fiction. I watched at Frogan for 1 week, and now I have PTSD, and I've loaded the sound bites on demand.
Base? U.S. military? Who fucking who?
Terrible stuff. But the video is only an hour. It's a little bit shorter than the last one, but I imagine it's because Frogan doesn't do as much as iDubbbz, but is kind of a similar size. It really goes to show you what iDubbbz has become. But yes, let's check this out. Oop, didn't mean to skip that far ahead, but yes, let's get it started. I was interested to see where the poll is at so far. And then I was also going to see if they have this up. They do. No title or thumbnail yet. We still have an hour, so makes sense. But choose your neighbor. The retired wizard is winning with 73% of the votes. Wow. A landslide victory because second place only has 15%. The sentient pile of sludge. The sentient pile of sludge, it's very unassuming. He's just a pile of sludge. What's he doing? The amateur time traveler then comes in third at 8%. That's also kind of surprising. And the extremely loud mime family, I guess that does make sense if that's the lineup. The extremely loud mime family is 4%. But I guess here's the thing. The 4% is probably thinking, if they're being extremely loud, that means I can be loud too. I can play my music full blast. I can do whatever I want. I'm a heavy sleeper, so it doesn't matter. So you know what? I can feel you on that one. And I'll leave that going for now since we don't even have a thumbnail. We got a while to go. We got an hour and a half. So yeah, we'll get this started. I watched at Frogan for 1 week, and now I have PTSD. Let's see if we can even get through the hour.
I can't shit lately. I cannot remember a day and I was like, oh my god, wow, I had a great day. Nobody made me mad or irritated me in any way at all one time. I never want to be talked to by another man ever again, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know, guys. Like, I have a master's degree from a really good university. And you're allowed to say people deserve to die. That's
I have a master's degree. Okay. The relevance, please. This is just the intro. I shouldn't be. I need to stop. Let's get into it first.
what the FBI told me.
Alex the Fiction presents I Watched 1 Week of Frogan.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the series where I review a streamer for a whole week. Today we're examining...
What would Alex's snark page be called? Alex the Dipshit. Off the dome. First one, first to mind. That was kind of a good one. Sorry, Alex. The intro song was Content Cop H3 song and no one noticed. I recognized it, but I couldn't tell where from. That is what it is. Okay, you're right.
Frogan. I know many...
Sorry, you're right. Like, it's not your video.
You might have clicked on this video to watch me shit on Frogan, but I promise I'll be coming onto Frogan's content with an open mind. I'm not here to make fun of Frogan's weight or hijab. I did try my best to come with an open mind on iDubbbz, but he was just being so negative and mean by day 2, he just brought out that side of me. Speaking of iDubbbz, let's rank him on the content creator scale. Now, onto Frogan. I know Frogan is not really on people's radars nowadays, but I just had to know what she does for a week. It just fascinates me that someone can do this full time for years and still not do well viewership wise. So, what's going on here? Why is her viewership so bad? What exactly is her content? And will I get banned immediately like I did in iDubbbz?
Why are her views so low? And then these are going to be the answers, I feel like.
Chat. My feelings for Frogan starting out are somewhat neutral, but I do know a few things about her. I know her take on US veterans.
US military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Oh, I have that. I don't have the PTSD part, but
US military? Boo fucking who? Base?
Doubling down.
And they posted it in my head. I'm like, base?
Hey, I just played that one too.
The Saber hummus tier list. And my favorite is that she's being sued for copyright infringement, avoided service, and her lawyer...
It's a good thing you posted this yesterday. Imagine you posted it on the day when there was an update. You would have been like, oh, fuck. I gotta add this in. No, but it worked. It honestly works out perfectly because it kind of like brings Frogan back into the light for a second. Shines the light into the dark corner. And lets the people... It'll keep the people coming. It's a little double entendre.
Has not responded. I know a lot about Frogan's legal case because I work for Busty Lusty.
Frogan went with the cheapest possible option to represent her, doing the least possible work, because if he does work, then he has to invoice.
So I will be watching a full week of Frogan's streams, taking notes, and reporting back. Wish me luck.
What is this music, Alex? This almost sounds like who remembers those Nat Geo like DVD video games where you like put it in a DVD player and play it with the remote? Sounds like one of those. Do you see the Wildcat?
I wish I was a dumb girl, and I was like, you know what? Me too, the fuck? I wish I was a ditzy dumb girl as well.
Me too.
Alrighty, starting off for day 1, and oh my god, what is this? Frogan, why is this your waiting screen?
It literally looks like because I used it for my thumbnail too, because I was going and just trying to find pictures of Frogan and stuff. And seeing this, I was like, my god, it looks like one of those I guess not Sunny V2, like a Turkey Tom thumbnail or something, like where it's like supposed to make the person look as ugly as possible and look gross. Like, why are her eyes so bloodshot? And like, You know what I mean? Like, I understand their style and there's like doing something in like a specific style, but they gave her like crazy bags and red eyes and like, I don't know. It's really kind of, it's just not a good look. I don't know. And it also feels off-putting for any new viewers coming in.
I gotta say, it at least looks cleaner and more professional than iDubbbz, but this is so unflattering and scary. It's like one of those artists that makes intentionally ugly art. I promise I'm not trying to be mean at the top here, but it was just such a shock to the system to see this. Like, why don't Twitch streamers want their start screens to look nice? I wanted to make sure I wasn't being culturally insensitive, so I looked up famous Arab and Lebanese artists and art styles, and what I found was incredibly unique and downright eye-catching and incredible. And I found nothing that looked like this. A big part of Frogan's identity is closely associated with her cultural background. I mean, she calls her podcast Arabs. I may be making assumptions, but if she wants to represent her culture in her content, I think she should go all out and maybe take some inspiration on some of these artists and art styles. So, a little more about her screen that's noteworthy is that it features a subscriber goal on the bottom. The subscriber.
Because also, what's it supposed to be like? I don't understand. Is she supposed to be doing like a heart with her hands? Is that what she's doing? Or is she supposed to be like an evil witch over a crystal ball? Like I'm confused what she's like. That's like the kind of imagery that I'm getting from this. I feel like
subscriber goal is actually an overlay that stays throughout the entire stream, and there's a rotation of pet images on the top left, which I correctly assumed are fan-submitted images. I think it's an interesting choice. At first, I thought it was just a compilation of her pet channel on Discord. It took about 2 seconds to scroll through the whole thing. So maybe it's some sort of donation incentive, but nowhere is it mentioned how to get your pet on the screen.
See, I would do something like this, but I feel like it takes up too much of the screen. Like we only got so much to work with over here.
I checked the chat bot and only plugged her socials. Then I checked her bio, which is hilariously outdated, but the only way I found out how it worked.
I really hope she didn't commission it. I'm hoping someone just sent it to her and was just like, Frogan, I love you. Look at this amazing artwork I made for you. Frogan, I love this. Look at this amazing artwork I made of you. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And then she's like, I love it. I'm going to use it. I hope that's what happened and she didn't actually commission that work. Because if I commissioned it and it came out looking like this, I'd be like, hey, bro, you're not getting your $50. You're not getting that. Hey, bro, your $5 I offered you? No. My $5 can go somewhere else.
Choice. At first, I thought it was just a compilation of her pet channel on Discord. It took about 2 seconds to scroll through the whole thing. So
Scum Art draws everybody for free. Is that who that is? Is that just their style? Is that Scum Art and they just draw like that? Because like I said, I understand people that do that as their art style, but I feel like it's off-putting for someone as an image of themselves. I don't know.
So maybe it's
because even if you were doing like an ugly version of yourself, like there's ways to do that in a more like aesthetically pleasing way. Like I'm saying, it's just off-putting, I feel like, in general.
Some sort of donation incentive, but nowhere is it mentioned how to get your pet on the screen. I checked the chat bot and only plugged her socials. Then I checked her bio, which is hilariously outdated.
Oh. So she used to have it explained?
I fucking hate it.
Oh, she did used to have it. Chat Pet Hall of Fame. Gift 5 subs to add your pet. How does that work? Do they have to like be a member, gift 5 subs, and then like post on the Discord or something? Because even this explanation feels kind of complicated because it's not like I can send an image into... Or can you? Can you post images on Twitch chat? I don't think so. For a time, it was an honor to have a portrait drawn by him. It's a Twitch thing. He drew Ethan a bunch too. Well, like I'm saying, I understand it being like their art style and even liking it. But like I'm saying, I think that for this, maybe it is just a Twitch thing. Maybe people that are like big Twitchers that are big like Twitch viewers go on there, maybe they'd see it and be kind of more, be like, oh my God. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't know them. He drew me on one of his streams a few years ago. I need it now. I need that for mine. Here, I'll give you an image to work with. Make me look like that.
It's been bad for a few months.
I'm gonna send that to him directly.
Yeah, but just have fun with it. Like if you have fun with it, it doesn't matter. Forget about the money, just have fun.
It's my job though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
I remember this clip. I do remember this clip.
I know you do, but that's unfortunately like you can't control the money. You can only control the content, you know? Like you can't control how much money people give you. That's not going to be something you can control. You can just control on how much fun you have, and then
you can't control how much money people give you, but you can somewhat choose how many people you stream to. Like, and here I am talking with 30 people in chat, but my point is that you choose based on the content you do. If I was doing other types of content, which I have in the past, I get 5 viewers. And so the more that you do stuff that's like topical or relevant to like a certain niche, you're going to like gain more of a fan base. And like on Twitch, I feel like gaming streams work. Like people think that the just chatting streams are like super popular, but it's individual streamers that do just chatting that are super popular. I feel like there are like probably the majority of just chatting streams don't do that well, I feel like. But maybe I'm wrong about that. But that's just the way it seems to me. And on YouTube, I feel like there's more of a place for like commentary style streaming. But now I'm reacting to a Reddit clip instead of the video we're watching. But still relevant to Frogan. Was this a sad crash out? Yeah, I did feel bad for her in this. But it's like, you gotta just figure it out at that point. Like, the real question is, what are you offering? Because if you're really just feeling like you're just sitting there and doing nothing, like, what are you? Are you a comedian? Are you a writer? Are you a storyteller? Write a book. Go do stand-up. Find other outlets that could like maybe not make you money immediately, but could be an avenue to start making money if you are like wholly opposed to just like finding another job, working in medicine, which I think is what she was doing before, was some type of nurse. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be something there. So in the longer version of the clip, her friend is the one that made her cry. I remember that. Yeah, he said something. He wasn't trying to make her cry. He said something offhandedly that kind of it rubbed her the wrong way. What's the likelihood that she can actually get a job in her field now? I think the anti-Semitism could go really well or really bad for her, depending on where she applies. That's true. I don't know if the stuff about military will do good at any hospital, though. Again, I don't remember if it was medicine or was it some type of like cosmetology or something. I don't remember. I think it was medicine. I feel like she was a nurse, but I could be wrong. What was I going to say? I feel like that. I do feel like that would probably be bad. The anti-Semitism, it's always it's a 50-50 split. You never know. You could be working with a Nazi now. Yeah, she's fucked. I'm emotional as fuck too. I'd cry on stream constantly. See, I just cry all the time, everyday life. I don't cry on stream that often. I don't think I have ever, really. I don't think I have. We'll find it. But if I needed to, I would. See, my mentality has always been this. I got this mentality when I started door dashing. Because, you know, when you're going through things in your life, you start getting emotional. And so there'd be moments where I'd be crying and I'd be doing DoorDash. And my thought process just kind of became, I don't need to hide that I'm crying. I need to be able to communicate well. But I need to just kind of get it out and be able to feel the emotion that I'm feeling and then move on from it. And I kind of just had like the thought process of like, if I go into a place and somebody's like, are you crying? I'm like, yeah. What are you gonna help me? What's gonna happen? Like, there's not much that can go, like, the moves on from there. Oh, I'm sorry. That's cool. That's life. We move on. We go. We ball, you know? But I do think that the problem becomes the dwelling. When you sit and you fester and you stew in your sadness. You got to just be able to feel it out, think it through, and be able to move forward. But it becomes a problem when you aren't, like I'm saying, when you aren't seeing some type of outlet or some type of progression that you can aspire towards. If it's literally just more viewers, more fans, it's like I have aspirations to write a book or really create more stories. Like I have like an aspiration for once I'm an old man, maybe creating like a children's show or doing something like that. It's like there should be different things that you have. One, if you're like a creative and like you have like creative passions, but if it, like I don't know, it just seems like her outlet truly is at that point just like what do you get from streaming? What do you get? Do you like the community aspect? Maybe you should get into like a form of I was gonna say politics, but no, don't do that. But like community outreach and stuff like that, maybe. I don't know. There are different avenues to work with, but again, it's like it's about the festering and stewing that becomes the issue. Yeah, exactly. I'll sob for 5 minutes straight, then laugh at YouTube 5 seconds later, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Get them tears out, then drink some water because you might be dehydrated.
But the only way I found out how it works was by going to her Discord, searching Hall of Fame in the chat logs, and finding a message from a random chatter from November of last year. Anyways, back to the waiting screen. Frogan's waiting screen features copyrighted music, which is probably the least surprising thing so far. But she doesn't even have what the song is on the screen. If you're just going to use copyrighted, unlicensed music on your waiting to start screen, you should at least have that plugin that iDubbbz was using.
Honestly, Frogan being a nurse does make sense. There's always the one meme. You're right.
I'm sure music is a big part of Frogan's stream anyways. I'll throw her bone and add the overlay and give you a little taste of what Frogan listens to. On October the 7th, I shocked my dog.
Sorry, I'm feeding my cats.
So I learned from my mistakes and I decided I wanted to do a better job at blending in to have a better chat experience.
Alex the Fiction, thank you for the sub.
So I ended up subscribing to Frogan. So I did.
That's such a good one. You gotta maybe use that for your streams, Alex. Use that for whenever somebody becomes a member. Alex the Fiction, thank you for the sub.
Ideally, I don't get banned right away like last time. Frogan starts out by telling us how she's feeling and that she bought the wrong protein bars.
I have a headache today. I have a headache right now. I'm freezing too. I think I bought the wrong protein.
She thought being a Hassan Orbiter was going to get her rich like Jorts, Couch Puncher, etc. But she barely streams. The problem is she barely streams, and when she does stream, she barely streams. Like she's barely doing anything. No commentary, no. I remember there was literally a point, and not many people talked about this. There was a point in the beginning of the lawsuit. I went to check on her Twitch. She was quite literally just streaming. I think it was Hell's Kitchen. I don't think it was, it was Hell's Kitchen, because they do Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen, but she wasn't on screen. It wasn't like she went to the bathroom and like her chair was there. It was literally just Hell's Kitchen, and the chat was like a few people being like, what's going on? Da, da, da. Like they were like confused as to why she was just playing Hell's Kitchen on her stream. It was so bizarre. She streamed 5 times that week. She streams a lot, but does she stream a lot, or is she just on stream a lot? Saying.
Team bars, guys. Oh,
How much RimWorld were you able to focus on while she was not talking out?
did buy the wrong ones. Fuck!
So what's the plan for tonight's stream?
We have a fun day today. It's It's community fun game night with me and my friends. It's game night with me and my friends.
Oh, community game night? That sounds fun. We'll see what that is later. Next, she talks about receiving unsolicited dick pic.
Did she start crying right here for no? Wait. Yo, she might need to talk to somebody. I kind of feel bad. Why did that actually like make her start crying? I'm sorry. I need to like.
So, what's the plan for tonight's stream?
We have a fun day today.
Like I'm trying to see if there was a cut here, and Alex cut this together.
It's community fun game night with me and my friends. It's game night with me and my friends.
Oh, community game night?
Okay, there was a cut there. Okay, there was a cut there. But still,
we'll see what that is later.
Okay, good. There was a cut. I was worried for a second. I thought she was like crying about not having many friends or something. I was like, oh no.
Next, she talks about receiving unsolicited dick pics.
I'm so sick of unsolicited dick pics. What do you?
That's what she was crying about. Me too. Got Shadow the Hedgehog on screen. I'll never understand unsolicited dick pics. Most people don't even like dick pics. They all look the same. The truth.
Did you know about unsolicited dick pictures? A lot.
It's always the same angle. Think about it. Like we gotta, you know, us penis havers need to start thinking about it. The angles matter.
Now I know what you're thinking. Who in the hell is sending Frogan dick pics? Listen, men, be real with yourselves for one moment. Men have a tendency to be disgusting and will send a dick pic to pretty much anyone. So I have no problem believing at all that Frogan's DMs are full of cock. Men are doing impossible things. They're sending dick pics to Frogan. Frogan's mom.
They are. I don't know. Frogan's not ugly. Not like an ugly girl or something. Of course she's getting dick pic. What are you talking about? No, it is crazy. It is wild. Don't send your dick pics to Frogan. Send them to me instead. I'll take the bullet. I'll bite the bullet on this one. Bite the penis.
Mom makes a funny comment that kind of reflects a sentiment most people share online.
I was like texting my mom about the doctor, and she's like, you guys need to give up that LA streaming. I want to be with my friends and hang out life and get careers with your degrees and have insurance in an area that's hiring. I'm like, girl, what? I'm like, I'm not even talking to you about this shit. Why am I catching strays right now? Like, anyways, mom, I'm going out tonight.
Unless Frogan is receiving massive funding on the back end to...
See, I'm like a body language interpreter, I swear. She seems very insecure about all of these things. Like, as she's saying this, right, she's making this statement about her mom and her mom's view on her life, and she's trying to say, like, I'm bigger than that, I'm better than that, I don't care. But then immediately you can tell by like the shifting in her body, the way she moves down, like it's a very insecure statement that she doesn't believe herself. And if you're not going to believe it yourself, it's like you got to think of some way out. You got to think of some way to progress into something better.
Out tonight.
Unless Frogan is receiving massive funding.
She is pretty. She is annoying. She is pretty annoying. No, but I do think that in general, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. No, she needs to figure out what she is streaming for. I think that's her biggest issue.
On the back end to stream to 36 people at the top of the stream.
Clearly right.
She should get a more serious job while streaming on the side. It's not terrible advice, but fuck it. If this is what Frogan really wants to do, then...
Hey, I was freelancing and streaming, but then I was like, cost of living's up. We got to do something else too. That's why streamings have been down a little bit. Trying to get back to it, but it's just that schedule I'm working on. Getting my schedule back intact. But I think probably within this next month, hopefully, because I'm also in the process of moving. So once we get all this figured out, I'm hopefully going to be back on like a steady stream schedule again. I got more viewers than Frogan right now. Let's go. See, my mentality is always this, right? And I think it's the way you should act, is if you're a small streamer, and I forget where I heard this, but it was like, someone said, you need to always be streaming as though you have 1,000 viewers, 10,000 viewers, whatever. You need to keep the conversation going. Look at chat here and there, but don't be driven by chat. Because if you're driven by chat and you need them to keep you going, then it's like, you're not the streamer, they are. And it's like, if you guys are funnier than me, then what am I doing? We're mogging Frogan right now. Let's go. I grew up Catholic. Let me get my headscarf out.
She's gonna do it. Frogan moves from topic to topic really fast, so there's a lot of commentary I have to skip. But here, Frogan is discussing her weight loss goals.
Let me lose more weight first, and then I'll think about getting a fucking belly button piercing. You know, let me like lock in a little bit more. I think it's gonna be skinny girl summer.
Frogan discusses in a recent heartbreak of a man who ghosted her that she was really into.
How's the boy? Don't even remind me. Don't even remind me. Non-existent. Gone from my life. I hate men, bro. I hate men. I was like thinking last night, I was like, damn, like this motherfucker really had me crashing out. For what? So I sat there like within myself and I was like, yeah, he's just hot. He's really annoying, but he's just hot. If real didn't reply, no, bro.
So yeah, Frogan is single and ready to mingle. So anyone looking for a bodacious hijabi?
Comrade Casey, I forgot you said this. If I didn't see this, if I was like doing something on the side, Alex, I would totally think that you're just saying this. Me waiting for a beautifully bodacious Habibiti hijabi. Get him, Comrade Casey, or don't get him, please.
I know, bro.
So yeah, Frogan is single and ready to mingle. So anyone looking for a bodacious hijabi, hit her up.
Guys, I'll start playing Call of Duty.
If I was her parents, I would be absolutely freaking the fuck out if my kid was in a lawsuit like that. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, it makes sense that her mom's telling her, like, you need to get a job. You got to figure this out. I mean, honestly, though, it's like, if she doesn't have a real job, it's like maybe she lives with roommates or something. Maybe they're paying the majority of the rent. Maybe she lives with her parents. Who knows? And then it's like, what are you actually going to take away from me, Ethan? Oh, what? You're going to start taking pieces of my check? What check? What? What are you talking about? You can't take anything from me.
Again, if they have a Charlie Kirk skin. Would that not be so funny?
What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe Frogan hasn't learned her lesson because comments like this is what got her a reputation in the first place.
Did she say Fortnite? Charlie Kirk in Fortnite? That does feel like something they would do, though. They probably wouldn't have a Charlie Kirk skin, but do a Charlie Kirk event. Do a Charlie Kirk event like they did for MLK. Fortnite X Charlie Kirk. Oh, I saw this. I don't know if I sent it to myself. I saw the craziest Turning Point USA video, and I was like, I don't really want to make fun of these guys. I'm pretty sure they're adults, though. Okay, yeah, it is in here. Wait, let me just pull it up on my Instagram. I'm sorry. She brought up Charlie Kirk, so I have to. Little side tangent here. This is Turning Point's best. These might be teens, I don't know. I'm assuming they're in college, but it could be for... It says ACU. What's ACU? Oh, yeah. Abilene Christian University. I've never heard of that. It's in Arizona. Interesting. Local? Maybe I could go to this event. I might have to. Wait, I might have to go to this. When is it?
Go. Wow, dude, that was amazing. Wow, wow. Well, if you can see, you want to see more of that? Come to our meeting tonight at 6.
Oh, I missed it. It was 6 weeks ago. It was 7 weeks ago. Damn it, I missed it.
We're gonna do some frisbee golf. It'll be fun. I hope you come. Tomorrow at 6 folding. we're going to have donuts and debates. We're going to have some donuts and we're going to debate. I hope to see
That
you
was also 7 weeks ago. I missed that too.
at both of them.
Both events meet at the tower. Remember, God bless America.
Go.
Mr. Why Are You Purple? I just woke up like this. Don't know how to change it back. And it just, it happens. What would you do if one day you woke up and your skin was like green or something? Or like I guess if it was green, you'd probably be like, oh shit, I'm sick. I need to go to the doctor. If it was purple, I'd probably go to the doctor too. I've been. They told me sleep it off. Didn't work. But yes, Turning Point's best. AZ Meetup? AZ Meetup at Turning Point USA? The headquarters? Meet me there?
Frogan sings a lot in her day-to-day, it seems. So a karaoke members incentive feels a little redundant. Like, are people really going to subscribe for her to sing more if she's already singing a lot? It doesn't really make sense to me to have that as a donation.
We love a karaoke stream, don't we? I had to do a karaoke stream. You can't make, that's the thing, is you can't make sub goals just things you want to do. I love karaoke. Trying to think of a song. I'm trying to think of something divorced dad rock. It's been a while since I last saw you. And it's been a while since I could on 2 feet again. And it's been a while since I really do not remember the lyrics to that song. But it's been a while. What can I say? Let's keep it going. Frogan. Sorry.
Goal. It seems like it's something that she would have done anyway.
So I have been growing out my hair because I'm like, I want to go all natural again, but like I've given.
Yeah, meet up on the Kirk 202 on the Kirk Highway. They were trying to change the freeway in Arizona to the Charlie Kirk Highway. I think they didn't. I think that it's okay. I don't think they're gonna change it. If they do, that's kind of crazy. Just imagine all the times that it's just going to be like, this person got killed on the Charlie Kirk Expressway. Oh no. It's a real oh no, but it's just like, is that the legacy we want him to leave? It's not a safe freeway.
Given up. I got blue black and I'm so excited to dye it.
Frogan discusses dyeing her hair black, but I swear for some reason I thought she was bald. Like hopefully that's not like culturally insensitive to say, but I
gotta be honest, Alex, it is a little bit. Why would you assume that she's bald? Do you think all women that wear hijabs are bald, or did you just think that about Frogan? I guess that would be the part that's culturally insensitive. I think that the idea is that the hair is like, it's like a modesty thing. And so you shouldn't be showing your hair. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe they are all bald. They're like monks. Just about Frogan. Okay, then it's not culturally insensitive. Just kind of a strange thought.
I swear I thought she didn't have hair or something, or that she trimmed her hair very short.
I mean, you can kind of see when she turns her head. You just thought this was all her skull back here? Like, I feel like she might have her hair in like a ponytail or something even. Like you thought her head was just super elongated?
And
also, I did not know that.
Like, look at it. It like goes back so far. Yeah, I think she does have her hair in a ponytail. It looks like her head might end like right here.
Black-headed people were referred to as blackheads, but here we are, I guess.
And my mom's would be like, you look ugly. She said that last time. Last time I dyed my hair black, she said I looked ugly.
So, okay, so that's Frogan's second time.
Black-headed people sounds like something you'd hear in like the Jim Crow South. Like,
I'm talking about her mom. Her mom sounds like kind of an asshole, or base, depending on how you feel about Frogan. Next, we
why
get
can't it be both?
The exciting spectacle of Frogan eating a protein bar.
My husband's coworker asked us if we wanted to go to Creed this summer. Tickets are like $125 each. which is crazy to me. LOL, but the first CD I ever got was a Creed CD for Christmas. Then you have to go. See, that's the one part about old bands. They all just need to die out. Metallica all needs to die. They all need to fucking... Their tickets are... every ticket price of every, like, legendary band is just out the ass. Scalpers make it worse. And they're like, oh, we don't want you downloading our music. Oh, we don't want you stealing our stuff. Screw you. Go buy an MP3 player and put on it whatever you want. Don't listen to me. Do not steal. Do not pirate. Piracy is bad. Piracy is illegal. That's a crime. Crimes are bad. Let's continue.
Frogan spends some time looking through her Instagram. Frogan also discusses going to a park.
She looks through her own Instagram. I love pulling up Instagram posts on videos or Instagram posts on stream. It's fun to do that, but the idea of pulling up my own, let me do that real quick. This guy's been all over my page, and honestly, he's been pissing me off. Sorry, another tangent.
With me, fix the sun, fix the moon, fix the asteroid, say the fucking words.
Sorry, this is how easy it is to find content on Instagram, and she's looking at her own posts. This guy's been pissing me off. Let me find the right.
The reason why I want to join the army is because I only feel comfortable during high stress situations, environments. I grew up in a hostile environment. I've talked about it multiple times, but my uncle was a fucking piece of shit, and my mom had a ileostomy, so I was regularly changing and cleaning wounds.
It wasn't this one. It was a recent one, though. Where is it? Did he take that one down? He might have.
I fucking love gay. When did everybody get... I fucking love gay people so fucking much. They're so great. I have friends and family in the community.
He's always going off on something.
So in regards to being a field medic in the army, I had a rash earlier this week. I've been treating it with antibiotics and cleansing with alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. You might as well be yourself because no one likes you anyway, right?
I will never apologize because other people are bitch made.
The reason why I want to join the army is because I only feel comfortable...
It's not this one. There's one where he talks about needing to save the world.
Listen, gang, I don't know what's wrong.
There's one where he's like, I need to save the world, and the only way I can do that is by joining the army. He's like, I need to join the army because it's the only way to save the world, and then I can hold my child for the first time. It's like the craziest ending to a video I've ever seen.
Let's play a game.
And he posts like 3 times a day.
I am...
Three times a day is a minimum. 3 times an hour. What am I talking about?
I fucking love gay people so fucking much.
This one is just... That one's great.
When did everybody get so goddamn soft? The reason why I want to join the army is because I only feel comfortable during high stress situations, environments. I grew up in a hostile environment. I've talked about...
Not this one. This was not the reason I came here, and I came to Instagram to show one of my own videos, but now I'm just kind of dogging on this guy a little bit. But he's a deadbeat dad, so I don't feel bad, honestly, at all. At least he's consistent. This is what I'm talking about, though, is like, if you're this consistent, it's not adding up to anything. You gotta find a new niche. You gotta figure something out. Because it's clearly not working out.
Well, I have a revolutionary idea that will save the planet.
Oh, it's this one.
It will change how we look at our solar system and how our planet interacts with the rest of the universe. It'll allow us to control more aspects of our planet. So long story short, I'm going to fix global warming. I'm going to create a shield for Earth. Save the world. But first, I have to do something absolutely nuts. Something absolutely crazy that makes no fucking sense and will make everyone go, what the fuck? For example, trying to join Spec Ops during a war. Then I'm going to say, hey, I have an idea that's going to save 8 billion people. And either they'll like my idea, or they'll like it so much that they kill me. Those are the two options. So, worth it. I have a revolutionary idea that will...
That wasn't the one where he talked about his son, was it?
I'm committed to this idea. Like, my normally I keep my knife.
I feel like he might have taken that one down. Because there's one where he talks like that, and then just at the end he just goes, once I do that, then I can hold my son for the first time. Something along those lines. Is he okay? Definitely not. Look at my great Instagram posts. I haven't posted in a while, actually. At least my posts are interesting. I made these myself. It's a beer. Anybody had a Foster's? I've always been really interested in voice acting, but only recently considered that if I ever actually want to do any voice acting, I need to practice. And I'm only actually going to practice if I post it online. So, that's what I thought I should do. This first voice originally started out as an attempt at a demon, but it's starting to sound more like a dragon in my opinion, but you be the judge.
While this may not be the best voice that I can perform, it does have much character to develop. Like the video and let me know if I should do more.
Yeah. Wow, good stuff. We love a tick and poke. Yes, we do. Want to see more of my art? Here, I'll show you some of my actual art. If I have it. I had this issue before. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find them. I could pull up the Instagram, I guess. I had an art Instagram that I haven't posted on in like probably over a year. My brother was a great artist. Is a great artist. Doesn't do as much art anymore. Here's a picture I did of Elon Musk. A little portrait I've done. A little burning Tesla in the back. Oh yeah, it's like 2 years old. Bruh. Been a minute. This was a concept I came up with called Feed the Reaper. This one was Thoughts Aplenty. Little comic. Censored plus censored equals his smile. That's what's going on in his head. That's why he's so happy. And then this one smashes his face on the table. This will be useful one day. I've shown all these before, so it doesn't really matter. There's one piece of art that I wish I had on here that I don't know why I don't. Oh, I do. Here they are. See, my brother is a sick artist. These were done on cardboard. My brother is a great artist, and that's what always has turned me off from doing my own art. Because I'm not bad, but then I'll just see some stuff he throws together, and I'm like, come on now. Come on. This is a good one. Really high-class stuff. And again, these are all just done on like pieces of cardboard. This is an old piece of digital art that he did. Or actually, this one's one of my favorites. You know, this still fucking sucks, but I'm kind of getting bored at this point. And it's pretty cool. I really like this. It's a demon trying to be an angel, trying to like fly above the flame with stilts. Very nice piece. I think yes, acrylic markers. He has specific ones that he gets. I always forget. But this one's my favorite, and this one, a little bit of a jump scare warning. This one's gonna pop up. This is a piece of digital art that he did a long time ago. It's called Shticks. Just little arms and legs. Yeah, it's a very unique style. I think he did this one all the way back in high school, like probably like 10 years ago, or maybe like just out of high school. Oh, and here's another piece of art that I did. See, mine's much more simplistic. He's got a lot more detail. But yeah, it's back to Frogan. Sorry, talking about art. Talking about our own stuff, you know? Now Frogan watching Frogan. Does she giggle at her own videos? That would be kind of funny. She's watching this skit she did, and she's like, gives it a like. She hasn't even liked it yet. You gotta be your own #1 fan. I'm telling you.
Party after the stream.
No, I'm going out for my friend Alex's birthday. Girls' night, girls' night, girls'
Alex, you hung out with Frogan? Awesome.
night, girls' night.
She continues to bounce from topic to topic, like sharing stories about college.
It was so ugly, and it was, oh shit, it like pissed me off. Different font sizes, different fonts, ugly colors. I'm like, girl, this is why you don't get given the creative shit. This is why you don't get given the creative shit, bitch. I mean, sometimes you just need to realize that you're not good at it.
Showing off her progress of her upcoming video.
What they fail to realize is your political opinions are important, and once you start supporting a genocide, people are not going to fuck with you.
Although her streams include a lot of pauses, the variety of topics discussed is actually far more engaging than I would have expected. But I gotta emphasize the pauses. There's a lot of pausing and not talking during this first half of the stream. Frogan seems worried if people are gonna like her video or not.
What if you guys hate it? What if you guys don't like it?
Her thesis of the video is...
This is what I'm talking about, is she just has such like a highlight. I don't mean to laugh because it is kind of, it's just like, it's so apparent and it makes it kind of like, not humorous, but it's just like, it hits me because I'm just like, damn, she's so insecure. Like it's such a high level of insecurity that like you don't see that often, because usually people are able to like put up a facade and save face, you know, kind of hide it to a good degree at the very least. But she doesn't hide it at all and is like very kind of upfront about it. And yes, it would suck if the 36 people watching you, like I have right now, right on the number, right on the ball. But it's like if all 36 of you hated the next video I dropped, that would suck. I hope that I don't come back to 0 viewers. But I would also hope that I have presented myself in a way where the content that I output is not so abject to your sensibilities that it's at least, if it's not like your favorite video, you at least can appreciate it as a piece of content that I've created. I don't know. But I also, at the end of the day, I've got to be honest. I love you all. Your opinions, the video should matter to my standards. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's going to be issues, and everybody should be their own worst critic on some level. But like, the world's going to come with hate. They're going to come with judgment. The best you can do is put your best foot forward and try. Try again and again. Throw that shit at a wall until something sticks.
Is that the band Big Time Rush is supporting a genocide. I have not looked into this yet, so I don't know how wild of a claim this is or not. But strangely enough, she's comparing...
I could make some stickers. You know, when I was a kid, I've actually made so many different stickers for different things. I've had, when I was a young kid, I created like a skate brand where basically we didn't have any actual stuff, but we had made t-shirts and stickers. And it was basically just trying to grow skate community. And we actually became known locally by like our stickers that we were putting around. Where like, I remember one time I was at like a skate park kind of out of town, and someone had seen like a sticker on my skateboard and was like, oh, where'd you get that? I see those all over the place. And I was just like, oh, it's working. Stickers are like the best form of like viral marketing in like a public setting, but it just gets the word out there, so like in such like a nonchalant way. But I did that for a skate thing that I did when I was like a teenager, and then when I started doing music, I was part of like a rap collective, and we created stickers that we handed out to people. because like we weren't selling CDs or anything. We would do a lot of things with bands, like with actual like punk rock bands, do like shows in the desert and different things like that. And when we do that, we would do we would hand out stickers and do T-shirts and stuff like that. Cool stuff. All very interesting.
Comparing this whole video to a video she made years ago, seemingly about the exact same topic, just in an updated format.
Big Time Rush is one of my favorite bands ever. I've liked them ever since I was 12 years old, so that's like 14 years at this point.
But I didn't know Frogan even made videos. There's only one video on her YouTube channel, and it got massively downvoted for being a terrible video. So I asked her how she's going to determine if people like her video or not.
How will you gauge if people like it or not? Can I be completely honest? I already know that it's going to be skewed on Twitter. Blah, 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 blah. I already know it's going to be skewed on YouTube because my last YouTube video has 100,000 views, but it's not 100,000 views of people being like, oh, wow, I love Frogan. It's 100,000 views of people being like, oh, you're so fat. You need to kill yourself. Fucking die. Like, it's shit like that. And I know that, like, and I'm still getting comments like that to this day. And I uploaded that video 11 months ago. So I don't know.
Unless the video is an absolute banger, and I have no faith to suggest it would be, there's no way it doesn't get massively bombarded by hate as well. I think the internet at large still very much dislikes Frogan. And I guarantee most of the people that subscribe to her are just subscribed to shit on her. Next, she watches some AI slop.
Give it to me! The babies are hungry!
This is crazy. Just watching straight up AI slop on stream while giggling is just a no.
Watches some TikToks.
She needed to see if chat liked it. You guys see?
I have gotten tagged multiple times of a creator, oh god, using this filter on her dolls to see if it works. So naturally.
No.
Then discusses her bowel movements.
Ooh, my stomach hurts. Guys, I literally didn't have fiber because I don't want to shit today.
This is yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something else. I was looking at something on the side here, but I actually won't bring it up. Statute of limitations. But
literally planned my fiber.
Bowel movements.
Ooh, my stomach hurts. Guys, I literally didn't have fiber because I don't want to shit today. I literally planned my day around shitting and I don't want to shit today. But it worked! I shit so much this morning. I shit so much this morning.
it's like she's waiting for a response. Yo, that's crazy. How much did you shit?
It worked. Yay! So it turns out, like, when you don't consume fiber, you're not going to shit. But when you consume 30 grams of it, you're going to shit.
And at around 1 hour and 55 minutes, Frogan starts a group call with her friends.
Hello.
Hello? Murr. Murr. Murr.
That actually just made me like blink like a gecko. Like I swear I just blinked one eye at a time during that. I'm like not even joking. That kind of scared me a little bit.
I have no fucking idea who her friends are, but they're honestly super annoying and clash with Frogan's more chill vibe.
Is that not the one guy she has the podcast with? It kind of sounds like him to me, but maybe I'm wrong.
Start of the stream.
I mean, it's perfect for you. You are the quintessential lesbian.
Oh, maybe that is someone else.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I mean, if I think of lesbian, most of the time I think of you.
Yeah, we have similarities.
Yeah.
Quasar, you have a great place to chill while waiting for the H3 show, but I just can't listen to Frog. Have a good one, mate. You too. I appreciate it. That's so funny. This is what I mean, though, is that's what Frogan needs to realize, is I'm watching this because it's relevant. Some of you care. Some of you want to see this. But it's like if all of you dropped out, like if I just put on a video about like the history of Appalachia, like some of you would probably stay. I know who the real ones are. I know, but it's like obviously there would be a huge drop in viewership at that point. That's kind of the thing, is you got to play to that. You can't just be sitting on your phone and watching AI slop and hoping for a karaoke stream because you haven't built the audience to want to see any of that.
Yeah, it's similarities.
Frogan seems nicer on her own, but with her friends, she kind of sounds like an asshole too.
Okay, I'm excited to play this game.
It's a blast. Frogan loves it.
Don't speak for me. You don't know what I like.
Well, I'm sorry, you weren't saying anything.
The dynamic between Frogan and her friends.
I was about to say, I mean, he said it. They were kind of running her stream for her. It's like they were actually trying to keep like a conversation going, keep the energy up. She just nipped it in the bud, said no. That's not comedy, Frogan. It's Frogan, it's yes and. I called her Frogan at first.
Is the kind where you kind of shit talk each other, which is a normal friend dynamic that certain friend groups have. But in terms of a viewer, I was enjoying the stream way more when it was just Frogan trying to entertain the chat versus Frogan trying to have fun with her friends. This happens a lot, but Frogan's friends tend to isolate Frogan out of the commentary.
No, I haven't opened it once in my life.
Open it. We'll do a round while we wait. Why not? Let's get into it.
Also, I didn't know Twitch did this, but the chat became a combination of the 3 streamers, since Frogan's friends are also streaming on Twitch. So this definitely helps inflate Frogan's view count just a tad bit, but Frogan is by far the larger creator out of these 3. I'm kind of tuning out what these other guys are saying, honestly. I'm not really here to talk.
Again, like 4.5 hours with only 60 viewers. Like, this stream should end. This stream should end at 5 hours, you're done. Then start creating clips, do something else. Like, I need to get more on my clip stuff. I try and post them here and there. It's just, like, again, I'm doing other stuff. I have other work that I'm doing. As opposed to somebody who has the full time to do this. And also, even, like, people in their chat that could probably, like, I imagine she probably has some people that would be willing to help make clips for her and stuff. Maybe even be like, you could put it on your portfolio if you do it for free. Like, you know, there are people that'll do that.
Talk about these random ass dudes who aren't
60 viewers across 3 of them. It's a little sad.
bringing views to Frogan's channel.
Frogan, are you ready to play this game?
I guess profit has to be part of it, but that's what I'm saying is like 60 views across 5 hours. There's no way she's raking it in terms of like ad rev. Like ad rev, there's no way that even across that many hours, unless she's playing like ads like every like 2 or 3 minutes, like I don't know. That doesn't seem like it adds up.
I'm so ready.
So community game night starts, and the game they decided to play is called Burglin' Gnomes. Initially, when Frogan said it would be a community game night, I thought it would be with her actual community of chatters, and not just with her friends. I was expecting something more along the lines of Jackbox, or a game that her audience could participate in. During the game, Frogan hardly talks at all. She's also very busy on her phone. Even her co-hosts start to take notice.
We miss you. You're not talking.
We missed you. One of us.
Why aren't you talking?
Because I don't feel like it.
Yourselves.
You have to feel like it.
Feel free.
You have to look at me. Look at me.
Like, how do people watch this? Like, maybe they think that it's funny from like the aspect of them. They're like, "Ha, she's ignoring them, haha." But I don't know. I feel like she's probably having a bad text conversation with her mom right now. Her mom's telling her she needs to get a job. I don't feel like talking.
Look at me. You have to feel like it.
I think she's probably having boy troubles, as she alluded to at the start.
Maybe that's it too. It's one or the other. It's either boy troubles or mom troubles. Imagine if you didn't feel like talking. I can't. I literally can't. I always want to talk.
Stream, and I do suspect she's having boy troubles because this is the next thing she says after being non-talkative for a few minutes.
I never want to be talked to by another man ever again, if I'm being completely honest. Chat, kill me now, please. My mood low-key went from like 20 to 0.
Frogan closes out by doing her makeup on stream. I gotta emphasize how much I did not enjoy listening to Frogan's friends talk for most of the stream.
Yes.
That's that booty meat. Hey, look at them. Booty cheeks. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. Hey, look at them. Booty cheeks. All the ass on her. Damn, this bitch bad.
I mean, I guess if you're basically, if conceptually, you just think of it as like streaming your Discord call. Have fun, guys. What the fuck is this? I'm just like, genuinely, that hurt me. That hurt me.
Switch my hips and then I'll.
Also, side note, these two dudes are super annoying and racist towards white people.
Nick Merckx. Oh, he's not Arab? He's just a white guy?
He's just a white guy? Ew.
Oh, that's lame.
Ew.
Even if some people see it as less harmful, it's still bigoted.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like people want to talk about like the different impacts you have on the different races based on the statements made. I think that's completely different than just saying I'm allowed to say bigoted things because it's not as impactful. Because it's like, yeah, it's always wrong. Being bigoted is wrong. Disliking people for who they are, wrong. You can dislike people for ideas that they have or the things that they do, but not for the way that they are. Because it's like, what? Would you have liked Nick Merckx if he was Arab? Is that what they're saying? Like, if he was an Arab, that would make, like, what? Like, I don't think you would like Nick Merckx regardless, right? I'd hope so.
I did eventually learn their names. These two other people are called Raph and Game Pass, I think.
My Discord call is far more entertaining than this charisma black hole. That's what I'm saying. Is like I can understand it if that's like the perspective, because sometimes like those are fun to just get in a chat call with your friends and you're just shooting the shit. And it's like if somebody was like, oh, just throw up on a stream and we can kind of, you know, just have a little fun, basically like a podcast with gaming or something. That could be interesting. But again, it's like you need to have that dynamic. You know, one of the first podcasts I ever got into when I was younger, and it's funny, I've been into podcasting for a long time. I was a child listening to podcasting. And I think, yep, this is it. There was this guy, Ponage McGee. This channel. Who remembers Ponage McGee? He had other videos that were popular, but they had done this podcast called the ABOP cast, where it was literally just guys shooting the shit on a couch. These are re-uploads for sure. I was watching this like 10 plus years ago. Either these are re-uploads or they restarted it again. But literally, like, that's how podcasting that's what it was for a long time, and that's what you can be and can do. People like that. People like radio shows. You know what I mean? Like, there are truckers, there are people that do driving, people that do DoorDash. They like the conversation aspect. And it's just like, you need to actually be doing that, because it's like streaming is very much two parts. It's the visual aspect and it's the audio aspect. And if you don't have one of those, like, your stream is going to be lacking. And I feel like the audio matters much more than the video, and in most cases. Like, if you have terrible audio, or you're just not talking, or there's no audio, people are going to care a lot more, because just sitting there listening to nothing while staring at the screen feels odd. But maybe that's why, I mean, you do background music and stuff too, I guess, sometimes.
I think they seem to be orbiters of Frogan, and I really wish it was just Frogan, because I do not want to have to analyze.
You're purple, my guy. What happened? Not again. Start werewolfing out. Don't look at me. I'm turning into the amazing Bulk.
Analyze Frogan's friends in the following days, but that's the end of day one. The first part of the stream was trying to entertain an audience, but the rest of it was just watching Frogan have fun with her friends and then doing her makeup while her friends fill in the void. There was a lot I had to cut out. The full stream was about 5 hours long. And I don't speed up the stream because when I watch, I don't want to miss anything important. But damn, I thought Items was hard to watch, but this was such a slog. I deeply regret covering Frogan already. I should have just covered DSP like my comments were suggesting. Anyways, on to day 2.
Then I kind of like look at him and he's like, you're very aloof. I'm aloof? How am I fucking aloof? I'm aloof. Girl, 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 girl.
All
I
right.
feel like she doesn't know what aloof means and just knew it was an insult.
So that last stream was pretty rough. It was around 5 hours long. Maybe it was just an anomaly, and she typically streams for shorter durations. Let's see how long she streamed today. Oh no.
Welcome in, babies. I'm sorry I'm late. I just got home. Mama just got home. Sorry I'm late. I just got home.
Frogan starts today by talking about.
We heard it the first 2 times. 4 times, however many times she just said it. My God. You know, it feels repetitive to call things repetitive. There's a redundancy issue here.
The party she went to last night.
You're never gonna guess who I met yesterday. Shoddy Bay, bro. I fucking met Shoddy Bay.
She's very happy she met someone
Alex, you don't know about Shoddy Bay?
Named Shoddy Bay. I've never heard of her before, but here she is.
It's Shoddy Bay. Yo, see, this would be an opportunity, right? I met Shoddy Bay. Then you go on this long tangent about Shoddy Bay, looking at her content, be like, oh, you guys in stream might not know, yada yada, and go on this whole, you can go on a huge, long Shoddy Bay arc here. Good stream moment. Let's see.
I literally met Shoddy Bay. Chungus, she is hella famous. The fuck you mean?
Okay, so Shoddy Bay is a TikTok influencer with 1.9 million followers. I watched a few of her TikToks and I can't tell what the appeal is. This seems like some very normie content, but with the difference of Shoddy Bay having a unique build. And
Yep, that's literally it. That is quite literally it.
Can't tell if it's an ironic thing or not. Oh, and
I think the audience is ironic. I don't think Shoddy Bay is ironic. I think that she got popular through people like trying to make her like a lol cow, and she kind of like fought through it and just became like a big influencer. Because you don't like, I don't see people like making fun of her really, but I can tell that's how it started, is because of like when she first started blowing up and was seen on other people's content. That's where you see a lot more of those type of comments, because she does a lot of like collaborations.
she has an OF and it's free.
What's the other one? Ash Trevino. Ash Trevino almost got she almost popped off the back of Shoddy Bay. But no. Instead, she's just trying to get famous, hanging out with like 18-year-olds and 17-year-olds and stuff.
Dare I?
Yo, I had to get the Shoddy Bay OnlyFans. I had to do it. It was for the Frogan video. It was important.
Anyways, back to Frogan. She talks more about the party and how she tried a Zyn and a cigarette and threw up all over her car.
I had a Zyn yesterday, and then I smoked a cigarette because I wanted to. And then on my way home...
How much do you hate yourself, girl? Free OF. I think when people do free OFs like that, the idea is you do a free OF, but then all the content is paywall. So they can join for free, but then it's like, pay for this video, pay to unlock conversations, pay to do this, pay to do... And I think that I don't know. I've never used OnlyFans, but I've heard people talking about it, and I think that's the way that it works. But let me know. Let me know, OnlyFans users. OnlyFans gold memberships, premium diamond memberships. Let me know.
Home driving, I threw up all over my car. So.
This is probably my favorite moment so far, but Frogan talks about how she met a hot guy and how he totally just roasts the fuck out of her.
And then I saw this really hot guy and we were talking. He's like, where are you from? And I was like, I'm Lebanese. What about you? He's like, I'm Middle Eastern as well. And in my head, I'm like, okay, noted. But then I kind of like look at him and he's like, you're very aloof. I'm like, I'm aloof? How am I fucking aloof? I'm aloof. Girl, be fucking real. Never in my life have I ever been called aloof before.
When she's alone, Frogan seems to be very confident and talkative, but in a group setting, she does seem very aloof. Just last stream, she said she wanted to be a ditzy dumb girl for some reason. That kind of sounds like
She also sat there and said she didn't want to talk, and was like the entire time being kind of evasive of conversation, and was just on her phone and wasn't really like there wasn't a whole lot from Frogan. Alex did fill in the blanks.
what she's going for. Frogan gives us a breakdown of what she has planned, but then forgets what day it is.
Today we're watching Drewski and 90 Day. Sunday fun day, Sunday fun day. It's Sunday. Oh, wait. Saturday. Well, what day is it? Saturday fun day.
And I actually believe Frogan when she said she had a good time, and now she's ready to have a fun day.
I think that proves that she also doesn't prep anything for streams. It's literally just, let me see what there is. Like, Alex, did it seem like there was any actual, like, document that she used or any, like, actual setup before the streams? Or did it seem like she just kind of hopped on, started going, took off running, took off waddling down the way? And I don't mean that as like a joke about her physically. I literally just mean that as she's hobbling. Sorry, not waddling sounds rude. She's hobbling. There we go.
Streaming.
Oh yeah, I had a pretty good day. I had a pretty fun Saturday so far. I can't complain, you know. There's really nothing to complain about today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a fantastic mood.
Frogan discusses the rumors that Netanyahu is dead.
Oh my God, guys, do you think Benjamin Netanyahu's dead? Do you think he's actually dead? Woo!
Big ups. They got him. I mean, that's the thing, is you can't celebrate like this until the shirts get released. Till that boy gets put on a shirt, you can't start celebrating. You don't know.
Woo! Woo! I learned how to do it.
The ops don't realize. Sorry, I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head, was just the idea of just being like, you don't know. What if he gets out the hospital? He's about to spin back. You know, Yahoo. He would.
A damn fucking backflip.
I don't know about y'all, but I would love to see Frogan do a backflip.
And you're allowed to say people deserve to die. That's what the FBI told me.
How many thoughts of violence?
I feel like that is a slippery slope. It's okay to say people deserve to die, I guess, because you're not saying anybody should. You're just saying if it happened. See, you gotta that's why you just have to say crazy things. I'm sorry, I sat there for a second because I was thinking about, there was it Mike Birbiglia? There's some joke that I heard a long time ago from a comedian that was like, a cop came up to me and he got mad, so I told him, I hope you get AIDS. The cop said he was going to arrest me, and I was like, I didn't threaten you. I can't have hopes. I can't have dreams. And it's like, you got to just think about stuff like that. Like, man, I wish a big bolt of lightning would strike you down right now. I wish there was an isolating tornado that would sweep you up just super quick. A dust devil would come in and perfectly sweep you away. Got to come up with the most obscure and obscene, the weirdest thing you can think of. I wish you got trampled by a herd of buffalo.
Violence does she have that she had to talk to the FBI about it? Frogan does some React content.
Not cut. We have a new Nectar video, the one where it's like the one girl versus 50 men, and she just like reads off like her
Frogan's
type.
never put in effort besides the Saber list.
And even that was kind of half-assed, because I mean, the Sabra, like, the only joke on the list was literally just putting Sabra or Love Sabra, because the rest of them were just what, who can say Habibi, and then it was literally like Arab white, like they were so generic, and then the only joke on there was Sabra, and then it's just them going, that guy's Arab coded, methinks mayhaps Jewish. That seemed to be the way that it went. Not too much prep. I guess they did have to make the board, right? She's even bad at dog whistles. It's broken. I think the bead fell out. I don't know if they have beads.
Anyone, because I can never be alone.
Girl, what the fuck is this? Don't you have a medical?
She wiped it on her ass. Sneeze into your hand and then just wipe it on your ass. Oopsie.
Degree?
Because I can never be alone.
Girl, what the fuck is this? Don't you have a medical degree? Why are you sneezing into your hand?
I was going to say, why'd you sneeze directly into the mic? Couldn't even, like, if I feel it coming on, I'll usually like mute for a second.
It's nasty.
Oh, we got to get the other poll going. We got a thumbnail and a title. James Charles past is coming back to haunt him. Ned Fulmer cringe H3 show. Guys, you need the hyphen here. You need the dash hyphen, but it's maybe an M dash. I don't know. Whatever goes there. Something. A dash that goes there to break it up. Ned Fulmer cringe H3 show. Wait, what? Ned Fulmer is going to be running the H3 show today? James has his head on his shoulder. Honestly, I have to say, shout out love. This is one of the better thumbnails that they've done in a while. Ethan isn't AI'd out. Ned is a little AI'd out, but I think it's just because it looks like he had a bad contrast issue. You could have fixed that in Photoshop with like some contrast and saturation editing. But I do like the head on, you know, the chin on Ethan's shoulder. Ned Fulmer and cringe are synonymous. Ned Fulmer happens again. That's all you need to say. Always do the vampire sneeze. We learned it in grade school. Learned it at a young age. Achoo! They teach the kids to hit a dab. Hit a dab real quick.
Frogan discusses her dating preference.
I have a height minimum, but a height maximum. Be as tall as you fucking want to be. You know what I mean?
Robert Wadlow. Robert Wadlow, the man, 8 feet 11.5 inches tall. You're okay with this height? You don't find this a bit odd? You would marry this man? He died because of braces that he had in his legs. He had braces on his legs.
I noticed Frogan only celebrates death and PTSD.
Frogan only celebrates death and PTSD is true. What else does she have? What else does she have to celebrate? Let's be honest. Those ladies are loving how tall he is. You know, you're right. I'm speaking out of turn. You've got a point. Don't save the image. They're trying to make me save the image. They want the Wadlow. They want that Bobby. He literally he would have kept growing. He maybe could have reached 10 feet tall by the end of his life had he not been killed by the braces that were meant to protect him. Because, you know, when you're that tall, you also have issues with being able to stand up and walk around. Blood flow and all that. Just because you're taller doesn't mean your heart's that much bigger. That blood needs to go through you somehow. It's not even an issue with the amount of blood, it's the pumping process. Think about it. But yes, infection and all that, back in the day. But yes, a tall man.
She's a self-proclaimed public health expert BTW.
Rubbing sneezes on her butt. Where are they supposed to go? Shout out Lust for the raid. Interesting point to start on. Sorry, you either saw me yapping about Robert Wadlow or talking about Frogan rubbing a sneeze on her butt. But big shout out to Lust. Big ups, big ups.
Be as tall as you want to be. I love a tall man because I want to feel tiny. I love a big man. A big man. Like whenever they're a big man with like a good pair of shoulders on them.
Frogan teaches us about an Arab stereotype I have never heard before.
But also, guys, like if you date an Arab man, They will never let you pay for anything. They will never let you pay for anything. And that's how I'm trying to be.
Frogan gives a good breakdown of what her streams are about.
The stream's been fun, not gonna lie. Oh my god, thank you. If you're new here, welcome in, guys. My name is Frogan, and I'm me. We usually do fun stuff. We do like react content. We have fun. We play games.
I should do that for the Lush Raiders. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Captain Quasar. We do streams here. It's kind of cool or whatever. Look, I got a soundboard.
Bass?
But I got better ones too, like this one. It's fucking sick, right? What else do I have on here? Honestly, some of they're not that good. We got the bonk though. That's all that matters. But we do cool stuff, fun stuff, talk about things, whatever. Keep it going.
We do like react content. My name is Frogan.
I'm Frogan and I'm me. I thought she said I'm Frogan and I'm meat for a second, and I was like, don't sell yourself short. You're more than a piece of meat. Why would you talk about yourself in such low ways? Oh, we do have a stoic as well.
Stoic.
We also have Alex the Fiction saying,
I fucking bust loads all over my couch.
Why did he say that?
But yeah, welcome in. And if you don't know me, you can ask anything. AMA. Just don't ask me about my react content. Don't ask me about Zins. I never want to talk about them ever again.
Oh my god. I was ready to start feeling bad for Frogan, but she hasn't changed at all.
So Hassan said shit about US soldiers, okay? Why am I getting heat? Why am I getting heat about what he said about fucking US soldiers? US military? Boo fucking who? Like, why are people looping me the fuck in? I'm like, move on. Move the fuck on. So what are my feelings now? The same. The same. Base?
It doesn't matter that she hasn't said soldiers deserve PTSD in a while. She still feels the same. In case you aren't chronically online like me, here was the controversy with Hassan.
Alex, look, you're outside. Love this freeze frame. Perfect. Look at me, I'm Alex the Fiction. Look at this pumpkin. I'm gonna make it a hat. Alex would make a good pumpkin hat. I could tell.
I'm going to spare you from listening to Hassan's voice, so he will remain muted for the rest of the segment. So here's what happened. A US veteran enters the chat to say F Islam, and that they served in Iraq 15 years ago. Hassan...
What the fuck? That is crazy.
Rightfully...
Some people really just come into chats like, I'm ready to go to war. You know what they think? They think I'm some kind of fucking pussy. They don't know what I'm capable of. Let me tell them. Then they drop that copy pasta. I have 36 confirmed kills, whatever, that whole thing.
Tells the chat to shut the fuck up. But it gets controversial when Hassan suggests that the US soldier is the real terrorist. But if it just stopped there, I think it would have raised a few eyebrows, but I don't think it would have made the clip go as viral as it did. But then he tells the veteran to enjoy his PTSD. Then he goes off on the veteran and his own chat for the next 2 minutes. If you want a full breakdown of this internet drama, go check out Internet Versus, where he sees all sides of the Twitter political spectrum on the...
I mean, it really is just as simple as not responding. Oh, this guy's going ape shit in chat. Let's just kick him out. Bro said, eat my balls. He clearly doesn't want to have some kind of nuanced conversation here. Let's get him out. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? It's not like you're gonna, I mean, I feel like the argument is unnecessary. And then to get like tilted by it as well, it's 2 steps too far.
Drama. But back to Frogan. So she asks why people are looping her into...
I got a KD of 2-0. You got a KD of 2-0. I got a KD of 2-1. I had that respawn. Don't worry. I died in the ambulance. You don't know my life, kid.
This drama. It's because you're very closely associated with Hassan, as I believe Frogan has moderated and produced for him in the past. And Frogan clearly agrees with what he said. Her most famous clip is her wishing US veterans get PTSD. and she constantly glazes them up throughout her streams. Those are the reasons people are looping you into this, Frogan. I'm surprised that you're surprised. I mean, credit for her for being honest, but she should have just really ignored the chatter instead of getting super offended about it, because it's clearly still a sore spot for her. Frogan updates us about her weight loss journey.
I am officially the lowest weight I've been in 14 years.
Frogan remembers to take her Prozac.
I forgot to take my Prozac.
I honestly wasn't sure what Prozac was, but it's an antidepressant used to boost serotonin to help improve the mood and reduce certain symptoms of mental health. So good on Frogan for
just popping a Zac real quick. We often pros.
Seeking mental health medicine. But shame, shame, shame on you, Frogan, for playing a video while you're away from the computer. What are you doing? Just tell your audience that you'll be gone for a few seconds.
I do love the idea of all of the people that like do cherry acts like this, just coming back and being like, what did I miss? Because it's like literally trying to jump back into a video after missing a like context and buildup. It makes it so that you're not going to be able to even have as good a reaction as you would otherwise. Because if you actually get the context, you'll be able to like understand deeper nuances within a video, even as simplistic as this.
Going to be longer than that. Play some of your own original content. Play your waiting screen or do literally anything other than what you just did. You're being sued for copyright infringement. You haven't learned anything.
I'm telling you, once the lawsuit first dropped, one of the first things I saw was her on stream, but she wasn't on stream. She was completely gone. No chair and no nothing. And it was just playing MasterChef or Kitchen Nightmares or something. It was playing one of those. What's the other one? It's not MasterChef. Did I say the right one earlier? What's the other Gordon Ramsay one? Is it MasterChef? No, it's not Master. Hell's Kitchen. That's it. Don't know why I couldn't remember that. Hell's Kitchen. She was playing episodes of Hell's Kitchen just completely uncut, unclipped from YouTube, just full re-upload onto Twitch. No, she didn't even have any like overlays for her own stuff. And there were people in the chat watching, which confused me even more. Because I'm like, why are you watching this? You could literally just go watch. You could go watch it on YouTube yourself and choose what episode you want to watch instead of jumping in randomly to a random episode that she picked, that she didn't pick.
You're just trying to follow your dreams of being a ditzy dumb girl after all. And it's also extra funny because the way Frogan has the video framed, it cuts off the logo. So even if you wanted to look up where this video was from, you'd have a hard time finding it. I know it's likely a coincidence it's conveniently cropped this way, but it's just so stupid, and you're just poking the bear. There's nothing stopping companies from suing smaller creators.
I don't know, guys. Like, I have a master's degree from a really good university.
Okay, Frogan, we get it. You have a master's degree.
Do you really think I'm going to be someone that doesn't value education? And then if I have kids, you think I'm not going to make them go to fucking school?
And yes, nothing about what I've seen so far would express you value education. If anything, I would describe your content as being anti-intellectual.
My degree is fucking useless.
And a minute later, you...
I mean, she doesn't even like really, at least so far, she hasn't like reacted to anything serious. It's all been kind of like entertainment, like media. There haven't been any like conversations to be had, really.
You contradict yourself, showing that you do not value your education.
Let me call this freak. Let me call this fucking freak, bruh.
And about 2 hours in, Frogan calls her annoying co-host.
Hello.
Hello.
Raph often talks over Frogan. I'll play one example here.
You know what pissed me off so bad yesterday?
I honestly think the Trump assassination was an inside job. Just like I think that.
And his vocal.
You're talking about the most recent one? Or would this have been older than when the most recent attempt happened? You got to clear that up for me, Alex, because if he's talking about the most recent one, I mean, let's get some more details. What do you know? Who have you been talking to?
Fry is fucking killing me. It's like he's trying to do a Hassan impression. We have Frogan asking for donos.
I want to see 5 gifted right now. Right now.
It's kind of sad how soulless her eyes are when she says this. as if she's either hyper aware of how bad her financial situation is, or she doesn't actually need it. Who the fuck?
Neither. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy in chat. You calling me a loser? 80 viewers. Log off, bro. Stupid little single child. All your folks. I talk to my folks all the time. Bro's tripping. I actually have an older brother and a younger sister. We talked about it earlier in the stream. Go check back on that. We showed my brother's art. Here, we'll get him out of here. Thank you for the chats. I'm sure we'll have an extra 100 because of you at the end, but you know, it is what it is. He's the black sheep. The black sheep's never understood.
Fuck is funding Frogan to stream to 166 people? How is she surviving? This makes no sense. Just like the last Frogan stream, even with a co-host, there are still massive awkward pauses.
Are we?
I wish he called me a goblin. I'm purple today. I'm not green today. We can switch over. Go full goblin mode.
Hiring interns? What the hell? What do we look like?
See, I'm fine with people coming in and like talking shit. They want to have a conversation, whatever. The spamming is where I've got to cut it. When you're like spamming 100 messages of just, so are you, so are you. Like, bro, chill. I get it. I missed your message. I'm sorry. But like, calm down.
Yep. There are currently 2 people streaming, and Frogan is absolutely silent. Oh, sweet. Now we get to hear from
yeah, if you're going to do that, super chat them. Super chat like 20 messages in a row going, so are you? That'd be better, please.
Favorite recurring character, Frogan's based-ass mom.
Yesterday I was talking, you caught straight in my text message with my mom yesterday.
I caught shit?
Yeah.
For what? What did I do?
Bro, she was attacking us all. All right.
What did we do?
Because I asked her for the link for the blood test. And then she's like, you guys need to give up the LA streaming. I want to be with my friends and hang out life and get careers with your degrees and have insurance in that area that's hiring. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, just give me that.
But I have a job. I have a job. I just have a 1099 and I don't have a place that gives me health insurance.
Yeah, I was like, girl, shut up. I was like, listen.
Also, I don't hang out with my friends. Like, what is she talking about?
So what am I?
I get a 1099 from YouTube too. I guess I have 2 jobs then, if that's the bar for having a job nowadays. And just to be clear, to get a 1099...
I mean, having a 1099 is a form of employment. I mean, it is, but again, it's like something you kind of preface first. Because again, so that could be making you a ton of money, or it can be making you a little bit of money. It doesn't necessarily mean anything in terms of your level of employment. But I guess the same could be said for any type of for anything. I have a W-2. What's the issue? I only get 2 hours a week. What's the problem? Like, I don't know. That means very little, yeah.
From YouTube, all you have to do is earn $100 through AdSense or donations.
No, you know what word? Don't never ask me to spell restaurant. That's one word that confuses the fuck out of me. Restaurant.
Okay, I'm super with Frogan on this one. I always fuck up that shit too.
Yesterday, a guy at a bar called me aloof.
Okay, were you being aloof?
No.
What face were you wearing?
She brings up the aloof thing again and like, yeah, girl, you probably didn't look as engaged as you think you were. They do some production planning for their podcast.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll just do this one next week. That's fine.
What?
We'll just do this one for next week regarding messages.
It's going to be out of date, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did we talk about that was in date?
World War III.
That's still World War III.
Yeah, but it's like shit.
That's coming up. It'll be more relevant. Okay.
A lot more shit's happened.
So then don't even release this one?
I mean, do you just want to skip filming on Monday, then just like go to the party?
Sorry, I'm acting like Frogan a little bit. I'm sending texts right now, but it's because my we had a viewing that got canceled. Big L's, but it's okay. You got to work through everything. That's the thing, right? Life throws you curveballs. You gotta keep swinging. Well, don't swing at every curveball. You gotta time your play. You gotta know how to bob and weave. But it's okay. Sorry. Back to the stream. I'm locking back in now. Sorry, I was a little on and off there.
And then call it a day and then just release this one.
How is World War III out of date? I'm telling you, it's going to be more in date over time.
Sure. I don't know. I'm saying like just release this one next week.
I'm not going to analyze our podcast in this video, but what the fuck is going on here? My podcast was pulling better numbers than Frogan's. She's done 100 episodes. Don't you think it would?
It's because they're not doing anything that relevant. Like she's saying, it's topical, making a joke about World War III, but like it's not. None of these actually have any. I guess maybe they do. They're talking about the plastic surgery, Jim Carrey's plastic surgery. It needs to be dropped today. Like, yeah, it's just nobody cares. Again, it's like these things, I feel like you need to create some type of you need to create a fan base before you can just start talking about these different types of topics. You need to figure out a specific niche to hone in on that you can then like build an audience from and then branch out off of. You know, you find the interests that the different people in the community like, as opposed to just going off of whatever. Because it does just seem like it's like just whatever they like. And again, it's if you want to post your Discord calls, if you want to stream your Discord or post them as a podcast, that's something. But you also shouldn't be crying because you should realize you're not putting as much effort as you could be.
Would be a good time to retire this and to move on to other creative ventures?
Alex, let me ask you, did you watch any of these for your research? Because one question I would have is, are these kind of like do they have a document? Are these like on like kind of a timeline and schedule of how they talk about topics? Because if it's also just kind of shooting the shit and is basically just them as if they were doing a stream, but they're just together, then that's also kind of just pointless. Like you really do have to put effort in if you want something out of it. You can't get something from nothing, I think is the case. And just presenting something is the bare minimum. Like, I mean, honestly, my thumbnails and stuff I feel like are about on this level, and my views are also about on this level. It's like about the same. So it is what it is. You gotta figure out your niche, figure out your ways to move up, figure out your ways to progress, whether that is moving into new topics or honing in on one specific thing. Because literally it's what? News, or I guess, yeah, Southwest Airlines fat phobic, fat tax, some type of news topic, pop culture, but it's like different aspects of pop culture. Jim Carrey's plastic surgery versus Timothée Chalamet finally proved he's a snake. They tried to cancel me. That one actually got more views. People care more about Frogan than they do her talking about other topics.
You think by 100, you would know that the formula you're currently doing is not working. Her most popular episode is the Saber Hummus tier list, which is dripping in controversy, and it was widely disliked. And 6 of your top 8 podcast episodes are either directly or indirectly involved.
Danish language streamer named Sabine has 100 viewers and are making a great living getting sponsored streams paid by Sony and Nintendo and game production company. 100 live viewers is fine. Is it maybe because it's like, that's interesting, because I'm wondering how good are they paying him, because how much is their return? But I guess it's maybe like their introduction to a new market, because sponsorships is kind of what carries at the end of the day, especially if you have a lower viewership. So I think that you should kind of again, it's like honing into what your niche is, and it sounds like that's gaming. And I think that's what works. It's figuring out how to utilize your smaller community, because it's not like you need to ask them, donate to me, please. Give me more money. Please, please, I'm broke. Please, I need the money, please. You can do that too, but you should also have, like, whether it's sponsored, ads, or just like sponsored content, like playing a game that they're like, whatever. There's different avenues for sure. And there's also small companies, like you're talking about bigger ones like Sony, but you could have like even smaller niche game companies, indie developers and small clothing brands, stuff like that. Like there are other ways to find an ad placement, but it's just about putting in the work and then also establishing a fan base to be able to show your audience, or be able to show these different companies that you have an audience.
Bob Ethan Klein. Who the fuck is funding this podcast? I know how much a podcast with 1,000 views earns. And I know how much effort goes into producing, scripting, and editing and advertising a podcast. Heck, I gave it a good try, but I shifted my gears to other creative adventures. And I have been greatly rewarded both monetarily and creatively for doing so. I would highly recommend moving on and trying new things, Frogan. Next, I have kind of a spooky discussion about the next 9/11.
Guys, do you think 9/11-2 is going to hit America? Like, do you think that's actually going to happen? Do you think it's going to be LA is what I mean? What I'm meaning to ask. You think it's going to be LA?
What's doing what to LA?
9/11-2.
I mean, we're kind of due for one, aren't we?
What the fuck? Okay, they have started. I am going to end it off here. I have some errands to run and some other things I need to do today. I really do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Remember, like and subscribe, and go check out this full video from Alex the Fiction. Go watch it. We got 30 minutes and 38 seconds in. So if you want to go see the rest of that, I'd say go check it out. It's a great video and a great breakdown of Frogan. Because, I mean, honestly, I guess I realized how insecure she was, but I think it's really on another level for sure. And I think that is her biggest pitfall, is we can say that it's her not being brand friendly, but I think on top of that, because you could lean into that, being like, I'm not brand friendly, I speak my mind, I yada yada yada. You can figure out your ways to discuss that. But I think that the issue is that she's so insecure about the ways that she expresses herself. Like she doesn't truly know who she is and what she wants to do. And I think that is like the most important aspect of life in general. Outside of content creation and any of that, just figure out what you want to do is important. But I got to go do what I got to do. And I hope that you can do what you got to do. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will be back again then. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Captain Quasar signing off.